This weekend, we are celebrating the quiet kid from St. Paul with a mighty powerful swing. Earlier this year, Joe Mauer became one of the few first ballot Hall of Famers. Mike Max is in Cooperstown, New York, ahead of the celebration.
We've all watched Joe Mauer grow up before our eyes, but there are some that were onto him a bit earlier. Joe Mauer, of course, grew up in St. Paul and went to Cooperstown Hall High School. He is the product of that and the product of an extraordinary family. And that's why he'll be in Cooperstown on Sunday. He is, in some respects, the ultimate hometown home team story. And it's Joe Mauer's teammates that he points to first. See, Joe had two older brothers to follow, and they were competitive too.
And now they are his biggest fans and also his toughest critics. They all are for each other, which is good.
The key was the tone that Teresa and her late husband Jake set for the boys, and that's why you see Joe cool when you see Joe Mauer.
You respect the game, you respect the officials, and you respect your teammates. Later, if you want to vent, you can do that in the car on the way home.
Stop into the Mauer Chevrolet dealership and you find his two older brothers working, Billy and Jake. Ask for a description of younger brother and you get an answer that might surprise you.
It's like we always say, and Billy probably backed me up, Joe isn't as sweet as everybody thinks he is. You know, it's not a bad thing by any stretch of the matter, but Joe's lives a very normal life.
But it's been quite a life. All three played for the Twins in the minor leagues. Joe just made it to the Hall of Fame. So is that ever difficult to be his brother?
No, it's really not. I mean, you know, you get a lot of comments, but it's all positive, right? Like Joe's done such a nice job with his career and his off the field life.
All of them were fortified here at Cooperstown Hall High School. This was their playground. The people here all like family, and they marvel at the Mauer family.
Mauers have been extraordinary athletes, all starting way back with grandpas and stuff. I mean, they were integral to the success and they were multi-sport guys.
Combine his parents and brothers with these coaches and teammates, and you have something.
You guys are getting after it, hustling around. That's how the game should be played. So kudos to you.
It's community, it's family. You know, it's St. Paul, right in the middle of St. Paul, and yeah, a lot of what molded me into the man I am today, happened here.
To right center field.
And he was not the first Hall of Famer to walk the Cretin halls before a call to the Hall. Paul Mauer understands Joe as an athlete and former alum and catcher that he managed with the Twins.
I saw early on the combination of physical skill and his, just his demeanor and how he handled day to day. Just one of those steady guys, Maxie, that never seemed to be overwhelmed by anything on a baseball field.
Easy. That's the way he made the game look.
I think that's what made me appreciate what he did so much on the field, was how easy he made it look. And it's not that easy.
You're saying it's not that easy?
No, it's not. Not for the way he did it.
That he never left his lane in temperament may have been why it looked effortless.
The batting titles certainly come to mind, but being a Gold Glove catcher and just the sheer discipline that he showed to do his thing for as long as he was able to do it, like all the other Hall of Famers that I was privileged to cover, it was a privilege.
And so the kid who might have made it big time in football.
His highlight film was unbelievable. And, obviously he had the mind for it. And, but I think he made the right choice.
Probably made the right decision. The hometown boy playing for the hometown team will be enshrined as one of the best to ever play the game in the world.
Not being afraid to fail. In baseball, you fail 7 out of 10 times and you're a pretty good player, so I think all that into one, I think helped serve me along the way. But at the end of the day, I love competing, I love sports, and love to get out there and play.